Cece, I'm back in. Yeah, I ain't even got no explanation. But I'm doing something a little bit different. We still reacting. I'm doing something a little bit different. I am actually going to react to what's the name of the video? Ooh. Top 5 angels from the Bible that are scarier than demons. So yeah, moved away from TikTok a little bit because it seems like everybody doing the same reactions to the same videos. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, step outside, see how y'all respond, and see how the algorithm respond. But let me go ahead on and pull this up. Okay, here it is. I'll make it bigger so y'all can see. Let's get into it, y'all.
Everyone knows what angels look like, right? I'm sure something popped into your mind just now when I said their name. Come on. I'm betting it was somewhere in the ballpark of a white robe, glowing frisbee, huge white wings, maybe a giant blinking Christmas tree shoved up that. Oh, you got my drift. Swell. Now, sadly, you and I would be pretty wrong. Let's start with the disclaimer they come with. When angels visit humans in the Bible, the first thing they say is something along the lines of, do not be afraid, rather than, hello, or congratulations! This suggests there's a good chance their appearance can strike fear in the hearts of those who see them, rather than the sense of calm and comfort we associate with angels. If I must be biblically specific, in the book of Enoch, God blesses the prophet with a vision of heaven, where he described entering a state of panic and beginning to scream hysterically once that happened. He commented that no trace of delight or life was there. Terror overwhelmed him and a fearful shaking seized him. Thankfully, the horrifying angels eventually took on human forms too. Calm down. Well, pardon me, but I'm glad I no longer fully live in Catholicism because that sounds like a horrible promise of life after passing. I'm your resident ookie spooky girly Alexa, and welcome to the top 5 angels from the Bible that are scarier than demons. In 5th place, we have...
Dang, that was a hell of a intro. Okay.
Cherubs. Cherubim, commonly known as cherubs, are usually depicted as chubby, beautiful, and bare little beings with wings in art, as represented by Renaissance sculptors. These depictions of cherubim are often connected with divinity. These animal-human hybrids have been associated with cupids, the diaper-clad chubby babies who are sometimes shown with a trumpet and arrow to symbolize romantic love. Some may attribute this modern-day image to Cupid-like Greek and Roman deities. On the other hand, the biblical image is frequently attributed to cultural exchanges with ancient Babylonia, Egypt, and Syria, which explains their mixed appearance. According to the Bible, cherubs are responsible for guarding the Garden of Eden, the great biblical terrestrial paradise against humankind when Adam and Eve, the first humans, were driven out of the heavenly garden. And as cute as that sounds, time to talk about the real thing. The prophet Ezekiel's vision of cherubim is depicted in the book of Ezekiel. Quoted as follows. In appearance, their form was human, but each of them had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were straight, their feet were like those of a calf, had the face of a human being, and on the right side each had the face of a lion, and on the left the face of an ox. Each also had the face of an eagle. They each had 2 wings spreading out upward, and each had 2 other wings covering its body. The appearance of the living creatures was like burning coals of fire or like torches. Fire moved back and forth among the creatures. It was bright and lightning flashed out of it. Okay, so let's break that vision down. If I'm counting correctly, that's a grand total of 4 faces, 4 wings, 2 regular legs, but with calf hooves instead of feet. I'm trying to picture it. It sounds something like a really bad mutation cooked up in a lab. Genuinely the kind of stuff you don't release to the public. Let me know if there's Men in Black behind me, okay? In 4th place, we have...
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. We are gonna talk about that. Okay, did y'all see that? So I ain't gonna even act like I done read the Bible since I was a kid. It's a long story, but whatever. But did y'all see that? Like, I don't know. See, that's how I know when I be praying for like signs or my guardian angel. If my guardian angel look like that, I don't even want to see it. It might scare me. Like angels and demons, they kind of the same though. Shit, they are the same. So yeah, angels are not this huge depiction of some lady in white, a long white dress, blonde hair, the halo. They look creepy. Anyway, anyway, let's get back.
Fur. Kind of reminding me of the term not deer. It may sound funny, but sadly this isn't a laughing matter. Furfur, or furfurs in Latin, means brand. Okay, I promise it's scary and not just cereal. Bear with me, would ya? It seems much more likely that the name is a corruption of furcifer, the Latin word for scoundrel that also rhymes with Lucifer, which works with him being a Count of Hell and all. If you're not familiar with the ranking of hell demons, the Lesser Key of Solomon, also known as Lemegeton Clavicula Solomonis, or simply Lemegeton, is an anonymously authored grimoire on demonology. It was compiled in the mid-17th century, mostly from materials that were approximately several centuries older. It is divided into 5 books: Ars Theurgia Goetia, Ars Paulina, Ars Almadel, and Ars Notoria. Focusing mostly on the Ars Goetia, it classifies the 72 demons into classes: kings, dukes, princes, marquises, counts, knights, and lastly, presidents. Furfur is the ruler of 26 legions of demons, which is no small feat. He is a liar unless compelled to enter a magic triangle where he gives true answers to every question, speaking with a rough voice. Furfur causes love between a man and a woman, creates storms, tempests, thunder, lightning, and teaches on secret and divine things. Visually speaking, he appears as a deer with wings, shiny, crazy eyes, and sharp teeth. I swear I didn't know this before making the not deer joke a minute ago, but hey, maybe hanging around with a professional mind reader friend is starting to rub off on me. In 3rd place, we have Seraphim.
Okay. My thing is they don't really teach about this in church. And me growing up like in a really strict Christian household, like we learned about, the Bible. We used to have Bible study every Wednesday, baby. Every freaking Wednesday, and I hated it because they forced us to read it. They forced us to read it. But they never really, I don't remember, at least I probably wasn't listening. I didn't learn about all these type of demons, and like all I knew was demon bad, angel good. But it seems to be a bit more complex than what we were taught. So that's why it's always best to kind of do your own research on these things and don't just go off what mama said, what big mama said, what the pastor said. Just do your own research, because I didn't know none of this at all. Did not know that.
According to the Christian angel hierarchy, seraphim hold the highest rank. The 2 main historical influences on seraphim's name come from the Hebrew term saraph, spelled S-A-R-A-P-H, meaning venomous desert snake, and seraph, spelled S-E-R-A-P-H, meaning to burn. The Bible describes seraphim as having 6 wings, 4 of which are used to cover their heads and feet in front of God as a symbol of humility, and the remaining 2 used to fly. Unlike the cherubs, seraphim are not guard angels. Seraphim are described by the prophet Isaiah as angelic beings that continually worship God by surrounding God's throne and singing, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of His glory," in unison when God approaches. Crepes, I think that's the most I've chanted since I stopped frequenting the Catholic Church when I was in like grade 9. Also, by constant, I mean
This girl, she funny.
around the clock kind of constant. They never stop. While they're the epitome of helpfulness and forgiveness, their appearance instills fear in those that lay eyes on them. Several historians suggest that the description of the seraphim's wings and flames may have been based on the connection with Egyptian imagery and description of the cobra. I guess I spoke too soon when I was praying I would never have to talk about snakes ever again. And in case I wasn't clear enough, not only do these snakes have wings, they possess fire capabilities. That's way too many levels of terrifying for me. Nope, not gonna happen. In 2nd place, we have Ophanim. They're described in the book of Ezekiel as their entire bodies, including their backs, hands, and wings, being full of eyes all around.
Yeah, I really need to I think I need to start back reading my Bible, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Like if I saw this,
Around, as were their 4 wheels. Now, the only way I can picture this not being absolutely terrifying is if they were covered entirely in cute, sticky, googly eyes. Wait, I just pictured it. Scratch that, that's also nightmare fuel. Ophanim, or the wheels, are one of the strangest, most bizarre beings referenced in.
oh, okay. So I remember this, but I don't remember the name. Ezekiel saw the wheel. Is this the wheel that Ezekiel saw? I know we used to sing a song. Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of it. I'm not gonna hurt y'all ears with my singing, but I remember this, but I don't remember it being like this.
In Ezekiel's vision. They're portrayed as beings made of interlocking gold wheels, with every wheel adorned with numerous sets of eyes on the exterior. These wheels, however, do not change directions as the creatures move by floating in the skies. The second book of Enoch refers to Ophanim as the many-eyed one, and they're sometimes also described as spheres or whirlwinds. Specifically speaking, in Christian angelology, they are one of the classes of angels and are also called thrones. There's an interesting theory that the Ophanim are the wheels attached to God's chariot. These wheels have been associated with Daniel 7:9, where they are mentioned as Galgal, traditionally the wheels of Galgalin, in fiery flame and burning fire of the four eye-covered wheels, which are each composed of two nested wheels that move next to the winged cherubim beneath the throne of God. The four wheels move with the cherubs because the spirit of the cherubs is in them. Some folks, like former NASA scientist Jose F. Blumrich, believe that Ophanim might have been what we would consider a UFO sighting today. As someone who has talked a decent amount about UFO and alien sightings lately, I'm tempted to believe it at this point, and it would probably...
Now that does make a lot of sense. These quote unquote UFOs, what if they are simply angels? What if they are angels? And they would be considered aliens because they are not of this planet. So yeah, just a thought.
Help validate a lot of modern historical sightings. And in our first place position, we have the Archangels. They're the second lowest ranking angels, so I can kind of understand why they might be a little more likely to do evil things. The English word Archangel is derived from Greek Archangelos, the Greek prefix arch meaning chief. In Christianity, Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel are the most commonly recognized messenger boys and are celebrated in the Roman Catholic Church with a feast on September 29th for Michael, March 24th for Gabriel, and October 24th for Raphael.
Why is this sounding like the show Supernatural? I feel like I've heard all of these names on Supernatural. I think what Supernatural is kind of like based around the Bible. That show's still coming on.
Raphael, which I guess is kind of sweet. But if you should know by now, we don't exactly do sweet here. Michael was involved in battles and fought closely with his good friend Lucifer, who, I'll call Lucifer right now to make things a little fun. When Lucifer's pride, otherwise known as one of those pesky 7 deadly sins, got the best of him, he decided to stage a full-on rebellion against God. He and a third of the angel population launched a war in heaven over the coveted throne. If I had a banner right now, I'd be cheering him on. Michael, being the good guy he is, wasn't having any of this, and he and his angels rose up against the threat in an angel-on-angel war that ended with Michael laying down the law and casting the rebels out of heaven. Lucifer was hurled from heaven down to earth and was now labeled Satan, which means adversary. Granted, this wasn't the last time Lucifer and Michael fought, with Michael later winning the fight for Moses' soul when Lucifer tried to claim it first. Oh well, can't win them all. Next up, we have Gabriel. He had the fun task of an...
What? Did she just say can't win them all? Okay. All right now. Dang, I see why he mad. He just kept getting his ass beat. Goodness. Just couldn't win.
Announcing the birth of John the Baptist to Zechariah. But when Zechariah's initial reaction was one of protest, Gabriel's anger escalated rather quickly, stating, "I am Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God, and I have been sent to speak to you and bring to you this good news. But now, because you did not believe my words, you will become mute, unable to speak until the day these things occur." Look, maybe give someone a minute to process what they're seeing if they're not used to seeing angels before you curse them for, reacting normally. Might be a safer bet. I'm no expert. Even then, my chatterbox self would take that over Raphael's mean streak. The book of Enoch tells the story of Raphael's battle with the demon Azazel, and Azazel's fate at the hands of the archangel is so much worse than death. Under the orders of God, Raphael bound the demon's hands and feet, found a hole full of rocks, dumped him in it, and buried him alive in the desert, where Azazel just sorta had to wait before being burned at the stake. I can see where people got the inspiration for how to handle witches. Now that I've discussed the main three, there's a fun little honorable mention I didn't want to leave out. Uriel, a lesser-known archangel, was against the idea of fallen angels taking human wives to breed with, so he spoke up and requested divine intervention in the matter. He wasn't taking it easy on anyone either. Even the humans were considered guilty of defiling mankind with these unions, and ignorance was not an acceptable excuse. The existence of these crossbreed abominations and the desire to rid the world of them led to a great flood to cleanse the earth, so thanks for that. Anyone out there have a spare arc? I hope you'll understand now just how terrifying archangels are. And that brings me to the end of today's list, and I'm kind of torn between wondering if I should, swing by a church and bless myself with holy water on my way home, or vow right now.
I think you should. You should, because this is pretty freaky.
To never visit another Catholic church ever again. What do you think about these terrifying angels? Be sure to let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more from us here at Top 5 Scary Videos.
Okay, I don't need to see all that. But yeah, those were the top 5 demons in heaven that are angels in heaven that are scarier than demons. So tell me what you guys think. Like, do you I kind of get the feeling that angels and demons are kind of like one in the same. They the same, like different sides of the same coin. That is pretty scary, and it seems like shit. The angels are more scary than the freaking demons. I see why they won. God got all the real soldiers. I think Satan and his peoples was the one that they was the weaker ones, cause these demons ain't playing. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. It's your girl Kira Shanice, and I will see you guys later on this week. And before I go, I am going to give myself 30 days to upload consistently. I'm gonna try to shoot a video at least every day. I'm not saying I'm gonna release one every day, but at least shoot one every day so I can have to edit and get out for you guys. 30 days. Stick with me, y'all. I hope I can. Nope. I know I can get through this. That being said, I'm out, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments below, and I'll see y'all soon.